Good evening, one and all. This is Video Game Girl 64, and welcome to another Pokemon Showdown battle. Today I have a random battle prepared for you. And, just a quick note, I have my window open, and my laptop is located right beside the window. So if you hear, like, dogs, or squirrels, or birds, or, like, someone being raped, it's just my backyard. So don't be afraid by that. Anyways, without further ado, I guess let's get this thing started. Alrighty, so he starts off with his Crawdont, and I start off with a Charizard, and it's like, shit, I have to switch out. So I send out my Execute to take the Waterfall, and I'm like, okay, maybe I can hit him with whatever, like, grass-type move I had at the time, maybe, like, Speed Bomb or something. I don't even know if I can learn that. Then he uses Crunch on me, and it's like, fuck. Really? Like, legit? So out comes this Quillfish, and I'm like, okay, maybe Quillfish can do something. So I do Poison Jab, and I was like, okay, that was a decent hit. And then he starts using Swords Dance, I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna get sweeped, I'm gonna lose, and then I poison him. And then he kills me, but then he dies of poison, and I was like, fuck, dat Quillfish. I was like, good Quillfish. So Charizard in Poliwhirl, I'm thinking maybe I can like hacks off a few air slashes and whatnot, so I missed the first one obviously, then he hits me with a Waterfall. So I go for another air slash and I get the flinch, but it was like not even at the halfway point he has left over. I'm like, okay, I know the next one will kill him, maybe I can like hacks it or whatever. So I try going for another air slash, and then he kills me with Waterfall, and it's like, fucking piece of shit, like why did I even think I could do that? Whatever. I send out Altaria. And he goes for the return, whatever, it's all good, it's all good. I just go for the Earthquake, I get a crit, but it didn't even matter, and I end up, like, killing it, so it's 4-3 for him at this point on. So I send out a Wormadam, I don't really have much to do to it, so I send out a Fortress because he can't really do much to a Fortress, like, he's power resistant, yeah. So, I think I just set up here, like, oh my god, did you all hear that derby race going down my street? Okay, anyways. So I set up Stealth Rocks. And I think I set up like some Toxic Spikes afterwards, and out comes this Hippopotas, and I really dislike this Hippopotas because, like, yeah, it has Earthquake, it has Stealth Rocks and whatnot, but that was a Sandstorm up, and that can get pretty annoying, and it has fucking Whirlwind also, so I sent out my Altaria. I didn't know it had Whirlwind yet, so I sent out my Altaria to take the Earthquake, and I set up a Dragonette, okay, maybe I can go for like a late game sweep. Nope! Whirlwind, I have this stupid, like, practically useless Beldum. Thankfully I have a balloon so I didn't get hit by Earthquake, so I just keep using like Iron Head or whatever. And like, I flinch a few times. I don't even know what's happening at this point, like leftovers, Iron Head, and then he whirlwinds me out, and I'm like, no, he's so close, like I have to get him. So, yeah, I roost, because it's like my Altaria is gonna die, and I know he was gonna use Whirlwind, but it's like my Altaria, and then I use Iron Head, and I finally take it out, and I'm like, finally, and then Giratina comes out. I'm like, okay, it's got a little bit of Stealth Rock damage on it, it's got Toxic, it's all good, I'll just, like, Iron Head it a few times, see, everything's gonna be fine. Nope, uses Rest, falls asleep, wakes up because of Chesto Berry, someone's mowing their lawn, and I can smell the cut grass, I just wanna, like, die. I'm not allergic to cut grass, but it just smells kind of really bad, so it's kind of bothering me. Yeah, so a bunch of shit happens, and I'm like, fuck. But then things are like kind of okay. It's like, okay, you're almost dead, you get hit with Sandstorm damage, my Beldum dies, but it's all good, like, it was barely useful anyway. So I send out my Altaria, and I go for an Outrage. I'm like, okay, I don't even have time to set up. I have to take this thing out, like, right here, right now. And out comes this Wormadam, and it's like, oh, fucking piece of shit, you can't really do much. And I was hoping I could hit it and kill it, but I couldn't, and it hit me with a hidden power and killed me instead. So I sent out my Fortress, my last piece of shit left, and he has a Sea King, and I'm like, okay, Sea King's kind of bad, you know, like, maybe I can clutch this, and he uses Waterfall, and I'm like, yeah, I can't clutch this, and I'm like, oh, maybe it'll miss next turn, maybe it'll do minimum damage. Nope, I died, and he won the battle, and that made me sad. Alrighty, so, yeah. Random battle. I don't even know why I saved this. I just found it on my computer, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll narrate it and upload it. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed whatever I had to present to you today. This has been Video Game Girl 64. I am over and out.